As a champion athlete, you have to have grit, you have to have perseverance. It's a constant battle. I'm Danyelle Wolf. I'm a member of the national boxing team. I'm also an MMA fighter. Mixed martial arts is very, very physical. It's a combat sport, so you're constantly trying to get stronger, faster, and just make sure that everything is as strong as it can possibly be. I was doing a camp overseas. I was actually taking somebody down and my shoulder just popped out and dislocated. After probably 7 months of not healing, I realized it wasn't just a strain, that something was really wrong. So that's when I got an MRI and realized I had a torn labrum.
Danyelle did have a relatively common pattern of tearing in that her labrum had pulled away from the glenoid and her shoulder was now loose and unstable.
The pressure was just so relevant. I'm supposed to be fighting in 2-3 months, and I just worked so hard for the past 2 years, and this can't be it, this can't be it. You know, I'm saying to myself, like right there in that second, I was just like, this can't be it.
Given the fact that she was an athlete that required her arm's strength to be able to compete, that it was very unlikely that she was going to be able to return to her previous level of strength and competition without getting this fixed. But we talked it over, and hearing me say that, I think, made her realize that this was probably the best thing to get her back into the ring at a high level. And once we identify the problem, in her case it was a tear of the capsule and labral complex at the 5 o'clock position on the glenoid, we can debride the glenoid, get it down to a good bleeding edge, and then put in suture anchors to resuspend that capsule labral complex and reattach it to the rim of the glenoid. We can do this procedure using knotless implants. Doing it knotless allowed her to spend less time in the operating room, and it's made it much more reproducible so that we don't have the variability of tying knots.
My shoulder feels great. I was excited when I could do a jab and a left hook at the same time. I really feel like I can let loose into things now. I have so much more confidence in my training, and I'm just so happy to be back 100% in just 7 months.
Sports medicine surgeons and athletes have very similar qualities in that we're both passionate about what we do. When something that you're passionate about as a surgeon can help return someone who's passionate about their sport to what they love to do, when those two lines intersect, it's a wonderful thing, and it really is what we get into this field for in the first place.
Female fighting has, really come to such a great spot right now, and I just so want to be a part of that. And now that my shoulder is 100%, I know I can really make an impact on the sport. I can be feminine, and I can be strong, and I can persevere through anything. I'm back in the game.